Cyber risk is moving on several fronts at once, from active threats to broader defensive pressure. Welcome to the Kernel Panic Brief. Today we're covering several major cybersecurity developments that matter for defenders, security leaders, and incident response teams. Multiple vendors released security patches or advisories addressing newly disclosed vulnerabilities. Our next story is Solidity Pro VS Code extensions steal crypto wallets, API keys, and credentials. This is the latest development in an ongoing issue we have been tracking. Cybersecurity researchers have flagged a malicious Microsoft Visual Studio Code VS Code extension named Solidity Pro that has been observed delivering a browser wallet and credential stealer. The names of the extensions are below: helperbeeps.soliditypro, web3 devtoolsx.soliditypro. Although neither of the extensions is now available on OpenVSX, the GitHub repository is still live. Why this matters? The story signals a meaningful cybersecurity development that may affect defender priorities, exposure, or monitoring. For defenders, the immediate takeaway is to validate exposure, review detections, and confirm that response playbooks still match the current threat picture. Our next story is #StopRansomware, Gunra ransomware, advisory at a glance. Title: #StopRansomware, Gunra ransomware. Original publication August 10, 2026. Executive Summary. Gunra is a ransomware-as-a-service, RaaS, used by affiliates to target government, critical infrastructure, and other organizations. The Gunra ransomware variant first appeared in 2025 and expanded to RaaS operations in 2026. The actors leverage a double extortion model, both encrypting data and threatening to publish exfiltrated data to a dedicated leak site, DLS, if the ransom is not paid. Why this matters? The story signals a meaningful cybersecurity development that may affect defender priorities, exposure, or monitoring. For defenders, the immediate takeaway is to validate exposure, review detections, and confirm that response playbooks still match the current threat picture. Our next story is critical Progress LoadMaster flaw now actively exploited in attacks. This follows an earlier report on the same issue. The U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, warned that hackers are exploiting a critical severity Progress Kemp LoadMaster command injection vulnerability. Why this matters? Active exploitation raises the chance of immediate real-world impact and shortens response time. For defenders, the immediate takeaway is to validate exposure, review detections, and confirm that response playbooks still match the current threat picture. Our next story is CISA, SonicWall SMA1000 flaws now exploited by ransomware gangs. This follows an earlier report on the same issue. CISA has confirmed that ransomware gangs have begun exploiting two recently patched SonicWall SMA1000 vulnerabilities, including a maximum-severity server-side request forgery SSRF flaw. Why this matters? Ransomware activity can disrupt operations quickly and often requires urgent containment and recovery work. For defenders, the immediate takeaway is to validate exposure, review detections, and confirm that response playbooks still match the current threat picture. Our next story is Valve notifies Steam hardware customers of a data breach. Video game publisher and digital distribution giant Valve is notifying Steam hardware customers in Europe that hackers stole their data after hacking its shipping partner, CIVA Logistics. Why this matters? Confirmed exposure or compromise changes risk calculations for affected organizations, customers, and downstream partners. For defenders, the immediate takeaway is to validate exposure, review detections, and confirm that response playbooks still match the current threat picture. That is your Kernel Panic Brief. If you rely on this roundup, follow the channel for the next daily cybersecurity briefing.